Number two, have passion for what you do. If you don't have enthusiasm for your work, then it is the time to find a new job. Number three, anything is possible. He showed to the world that anything is possible. He built an iconic company from scratch, running it himself, buying out investors, and making it a bigger and better every year. He was an innovator and someone who championed personal growth by keeping a balanced sheet of life. His life lessons can certainly help us all to stretch ourselves, dream big, remain accountable, and strive for excellence. So I can see a few guests in today's meeting, and I would like to take introduction. So starting with guest Mayank Joshi, I would request you to please unmute yourself and give your brief introduction.
Hi everyone, Mayank this side. I have been associated with Toastmaster back in 19. So I was a part of, City Toastmasters Club, and I was a part with the club for approximately 3 months, and thereafter I left the club. So right now I'm looking forward to join a new club. So I'm just sorting out the right club for myself. That's it.
Yes,
Thank you.
it's great to see you, Toastmaster Mayank. And I think it is a great decision to just rejoin Toastmasters, and I'm sure you would be happy about your decision. So, and hope you enjoy the meeting.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Thank you.
next we have visiting Toastmaster Kumar Goyal. He would be delivering a speech as well today. So, you are from which club and what are your intentions behind joining us?
Hi, this is Kumar Sen Goyal, my full name, and you can see that every part of my name is a surname. I am part of GTMC. It's been long that I joined GTMC, and I have been on and off in the club, but this COVID work from home brought me more closer to the club. I used to be VP membership, VP education, and after GTMC president, I took some time off, and now for last 1 year, I'm quite regular in the club. Looking forward to grow myself much more and maybe help others if I can. So that is the goal I joined for. And today I'm being very selfish to join your meeting because I wanted to give this speech same again on Sunday.
It's great to have you in our meeting and looking forward to your amazing speech. So, thank you for joining us today. And we have Gavilian Manat Kaur today with us, and I don't think she needs any introduction now since she is attending many meetings. So, she is a Gavilian, which means she is a younger Toastmasters. So, she knows everything about Toastmasters and has joined a club which is for children. So we also have Toastmaster Jatin Verma. So I would like to hear your introduction now as a Toastmaster finally, and what are your intentions behind joining your Toastmasters journey? Over to you.
Good evening, guys. My name is Jatin Verma, and I'm from the nation's capital, Delhi. I'm a hospitality graduate, as you must have all known by this time, and I have I am currently in my last year of my college. So during the COVID lockdown, I thought that I have a great spare time so that I can invest in something. But I think I have been late by 1 year joining this club. I should have joined when the lockdown have started. So yeah, really looking forward to the club, and I'm new to this setting of the speeches and evaluation. So basically, I have learned somewhat in the past 2-3 meetings. So looking forward to learn more things. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jatin, and all the very best for your Toastmasters journey. And we also have one more new member with us, Toastmaster Devashish Pandey. So for the last time, I would request you to tell your reason and intention behind joining Toastmasters. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavya Jain. I am Toastmaster Devashish, and I am a recent pass out of Velo Institute of Technology. I pursued mechanical engineering from there, and I'm currently working as an analyst in Cognizant. The reason I wanted to join Toastmasters is the experience I have had in the past with public speaking. And with my experience and my observation, I think that public speaking is one of the most imperative things to be achieved and to be always a person should always have that. So I have had stage fears in the past, which I conquered or vanquished in future. And in college, I have been doing commentaries and I have been doing hostings and all. And I would like to continue doing and improve my self confidence. So for that, I have joined the Relevant Toastmaster because public speaking is something that grows by only practicing. Once we leave the practice, we are gone. So that's why I've joined and looking forward for a very well accumulated session with all of you in the future 6 months. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devashish, and all the very best for your journey. And I'm sure you would be the most regular Toastmaster in our club. All the very best. So, we have two more guests who have joined us. So, I would request you to just quickly give your introduction. Like, what is your intent behind joining us today? So, over to you, guest Tanu Sharma. Okay. So, guest Devesh Shahi, please introduce yourself.
I am Devesh. I'm an BTech graduate from VIT Vellore. And before this, I attended the last Friday session also. And I wanted to go for one more test session because I quite liked the previous session. And I wanted to go for this, so I came today. And basically, my motive is because I've been like this public speaking has always had a fear in my mind. And basically, during my office meetings, also, I get this feedback that I don't modulate my voice during the speeches, and my tone comes out to be a little rude while speaking to the clients. So I was recommended this club, and by attending one session, I think this is the right way for my personal growth.
You are at the very right place, guest Devesh, and I'm sure you would learn a lot in your Toastmasters journey. So, hope to see you as a member very soon. So, now without wasting any time, I would like to hand over the stage to the real role players of the meeting who would be taking over this meeting. So, the first role player would be our Toastmaster of the day, who would be the host of the meeting, which is Toastmaster Bela Agarwal. So she is the most responsible, down to earth person of our club, and she's also serving as the vice president membership. She has brought an amazing and creative theme for us, balance sheet of life. So over to you, Toastmaster Bela, and I'm sure we would have a lot of takeaways from today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Bela.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavya, and a very good evening to all Toastmasters and guests. First of all, I would like to congratulate and welcome our new members, Toastmaster Devashish Pandey and Toastmaster Jatin Verma. Congratulations to both of you. So now coming to the theme, balance sheet of life. I think everyone is aware about a balance sheet of life. What is a balance sheet? But anyway, I would like to give a short description about it. Balance sheet is a financial statement of a company. It plays a crucial role and it reflects a true picture of a company financial hold. A balance sheet of life is not much different from a financial one. As you know, at the best investment you can make is in yourself. It's mean investing in your education, your knowledge, and your skills. Although your financial assets may come and go, but your life assets is permanent and priceless. So now I will discuss some way to build a stronger balance sheet of life. There are 3 key steps and effective balance sheets of life. Number 1, Where do you want to go? Number 2, where are you now? Number 3, how we will get there. Just like live balance sheets, our Toastmaster meeting is divided into 3 segments. The first segment is prepared speech segment, and the second one is table topic segment, and the final third segment is the evaluation segment. And every and the first segment is prepared. And also note, the Techmaster will launching the voting poll at the end of each segment. The poll will be displayed on the screens. You are requested to cast your vote for the role player. Now, just like achieving the aim of great balance sheet is impossible without the support of your knowledge and skills, in the same manner, achieving the aim of successful meeting is impossible without the auxiliary role players. In Toastmasters, auxiliary role players play the roles of being the pillars of support and strength by ensuring that we are moving on the right track. So our first auxiliary role player is the timer. The timer has the crucial role of ensuring that the meeting goes on in well-balanced time. With that, I would like to welcome Toastmaster Devashish Pandey, who will be playing role of the timers of today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Devashish.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the day, Bela. So I am Devashish Pandey, and I am appointed timer of the today's session, meeting number 297. So as a timer, I would like to explain what time plays, how time plays a crucial role in any of the public speaking. So what time does is that whenever you are having a public speaking, the listener always wants a crisp, concise, and a polite polite speech of whatever you are delivering. So time is one of factors that is very much taken into consideration, and thereby in any of the Toastmasters meeting, we see time as one of the factors of evaluation of how well a person has spoken. So here there will be 3 buzzes that I will be giving to all the speakers and the evaluators. So firstly, I will be talking about the speakers. So for each speaker, there is a time limit of 5 minutes, lower time limit, an average time limit of 6 minutes, and an upper time limit of 7 minutes. At the lower time limit, I will be showing the green signal. At the average time limit, I will be showing the yellow signal, and at the end, I will be showing the red signal. And then a 30 seconds grace time will be given to each, where the green signal will be shown. For the table topic speakers, the lower time is 1 minute, where I will be showing the green signal. In the middle, I will be showing the yellow signal, and at the end, I will be showing the red signal, after which 30 seconds grace time will be given. The lower time is 1 minute, the middle is 1 minute 30 seconds, and the upper time is 2 minutes, and the grace time will be 30 seconds. So total is 2 minutes 30 seconds. Apart from this, all the evaluators timing will also be recorded, and at the end, at the evaluation segment, I will be presenting my views at for the timing taken by each and every speaker. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Bela.
Toastmaster Devashish. Now, our second auxiliary role player is the R counter. The R counter has an important role of ensuring a smooth journey of the speakers without any of minimum hurdles. I would now to welcome Toastmaster George Dev Burman, who will playing the role of R counters for today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster George Dev Burman.
Thank you. Very good evening to the Toastmaster of the day. Okay, my name is George, and today my role is a counter. It's a very important role. So what I will do in this role, that I will check that when the people are speaking, when the Toastmasters and guests are speaking, how many times they are over like using a sound, or they are using, they are overuse some words, as well as filler sound they are using as a crutch. So I will just check that, I will count that, and the So in the end of the meeting, and I will be giving the report that how many times everyone has used the word, that everyone has used the filler words and overused words. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Bella.
Thank you, George Department. Thank you so much. Now, our third auxiliary role player is the language evaluator. The role of the language evaluator is to keep a grammatical check for all our speakers. I would like to welcome Toastmaster Anand Kumar, who will be playing the role of the language evaluator for today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand Kumar.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. My apologies, I won't be able to switch on my camera because if I will, then it will look like I'm doing some kind of a sting operation out there. But yeah, if you can switch on your videos, it will be lovely because I can see really very few faces. Okay, coming on to my role, that is of the language evaluator. So what I will be basically looking into is the role, the good usage of grammar, vocabulary, and idioms and phrases. At the same time, just like the balance sheet, I will be the person who will be keeping a balance sheet of the grammar section throughout the meeting. There is one important thing that if you are using any other language, like let's say if you are using an idiom of Hindi, please try to translate that into English. And at the same time, there is one word of the day, and the word of the day is conundrum, which is a noun, and it means a confusing and difficult problem or question. So in a sentence, it can come something like this: one of the most difficult conundrums for the experts is this. A similar word, or rather similar words, could be problem, difficult questions, or vexed question. I would request you, if any of the speaker uses this word of the day, which is conundrum, please give them a thumbs up, or you can, if your video is on, otherwise you can just use the virtual thing of giving a thumbs up. I will come back with my report towards the end, and that's it for the time being on my part. It's over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. Our fourth auxiliary role player is the listener. The role of the listener is to make sure that everyone in the meeting listens attentively. I would like to welcome Toastmaster Tito Matthew, who will be playing the role of the listener for today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Tito.
Hi, good evening all. I hope I'm audible. So today I'll be playing the role of the listener. So in a Toastmasters meeting, just like the speaker, the role of listener is very important. Why? Because to be a good speaker, you should listen. And if you have to take the good benefit of this entire meeting, you must listen to the meeting and absorb good points from this entire meeting. Towards the end of the meeting, I'll be asking some interesting questions, and I can assure you that it won't be a source of conundrum. And those questions will ensure that you pay attention to the entire meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tito. Thank you. Now, coming to the first segment of our Toastmaster meeting, which is the prepared speech segment. Just like I stated before, that the first step of achieve a great life balance sheet is where do you want to go? This step is one of the biggest step, as here one has to give this step a serious thought and set smart goals. Similarly, in this segment, the speaker thoroughly prepares a set of goals to deliver an effective speech. So for this segment, our first speaker of the meeting is Toastmaster Rolly Sina. Before proceeding further, I would like to inform you all that the evaluation of Toastmaster Rolly Sina will be done on the basis of round robin evaluation. In this, everyone is requested to note down their feedback while Toastmaster Rolly will be delivering her speech. After the speech, Toastmaster Rolly will reach out of each one of you for the feedback. So she is going to present her speech of level 1, project 2 of presentation mastery. The title of her speech is Elode and One. With that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Roli to deliver her speech. Toastmaster Roli, Elod and I, Toastmaster Roli.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to request that while you note down feedback for me, if there's something that particularly impresses you, only then give me a commendation. Otherwise, I'm looking basically for my recommendation so that I can improve the speech and give a better speech on Sunday, where I will be participating in the division level contest. Mr. Timer, you can please begin my timing now. To dress to impress is not my style. And the jewelry can rot the locker while I go rock that wedding. Madam Toastmaster of the meeting, don't I look good enough for a party? Elor didn't think so. You look like a circus-less clown. Always putting me down. Because of Elor, I'd find myself in a corner, even in a circle of friends, craving for acceptance. Acceptance? Lady, they're just waiting for you to leave so that they can laugh at you. Yeah, why would Elor have my back when she was so busy kicking it? But life's not this simple. Sometimes life's twists and turns bring you to a breaking point. 14 years ago, when my marriage ended, it was catastrophic. I was devastated and I wanted to die. But Elor just laughed at me. Suicide? You are such a failure. You make losers look good. Don't bother with suicide. You'll fail at this too. I was crushed, but grateful because that one time, Elor did save my life. Are you wondering who Elor is? Elor is my inner critic, my inner ISC, insensitive, self-absorbed critic. I wanted to be perfect. So she had to find every single tiny little fault in me. You are no good. You are sure to lose. You look like a fool and you'll fail. And you know what? Sometimes I did fail. And she was right there. I told you so. I told you so. Oh, psychiatrist after psychiatrist after psychiatrist. Until I felt I needed an exorcist to get rid of this inner devil. Elor would have driven me crazy if my daughter hadn't stopped me with a question. Mama, would you question and taunt me the way you do yourself? Never. Then why are you so unkind to yourself? We love you, mistakes, warts and all. Why don't you? So simple, isn't it? If we want to be loved for who we are, shouldn't we love ourselves for who we are? My daughter made me accept that I'm not perfect. She helped me realize that I don't need to be perfect. The end of my marriage need not spell out the end of my life. It's okay for children to think that I'm not perfect, because which child thinks that their mother is perfect? But the perfectionist in me needed to be exorcised. So I gave it a separate identity, Elor, which is Roli spelled backwards, because she was always pulling me back. Elor began to retreat, but I still felt incomplete to Elor's drowning, noisy voice. I needed to counter it with my own voice, my inner child,
who would fight for me, embrace me, and love me for who I am. Okay, are you wondering who my inner champ is? It's me, Rolly, and I roll with the punches. So bring it on, Elor. And she did, with a vengeance.
ISC division level. Your speech has been heard before, and you are so old. And your competition, young, dynamic, bold. You're no good. You're sure to lose. You look like a fool.
My inner champ wanted to contest, but it was a struggle. And then came in my mentors, half my age, could easily call me mom instead of Toastmaster, Rolly, or ma'am. Encouraged me. We want to hear your speech. So I answered with a smile when the contest chair called my name to prove it to the world that I'm still in the game. To participate in this ISC, Elor had to be shut down. The inner ISC, insensitive, self-absorbed critic. What about your inner critic? Does it ever say,
you're no good. You're sure to lose. You look like a fool.
Awaken your inner champion who will fight for you, embrace you, and love you, and defeat that inner critic for good. Believe me, your inner champ is not alone. You will find your loved ones supporting you positively if you take the first step. Last year, after 2 spine surgeries, when I lay in bed wondering, will I ever walk again, run again? My inner critic, Elor, no way. But my inner champ wanted to say, yes way. I couldn't get up, however. And my son and my brother held my arms and lifted me up, said, today you don't run a marathon. Today you just stand up and take one step after another. I'm walking? Yes. Am I dancing? Yes. And I'm rocking those wearings. My mantra, we make our lives with the chances we take, but we color our lives with the mistakes we make. Just set the past behind and face your future head on. Learn from those mistakes and go for it head on. That's when your life will come together. And remember, loving yourself is not vanity, it's sanity. Mistakes, warts and all, promise me that you'll love yourself. Madam Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rolly. Your speech was amazing. Now I would like to request to all you take 30 seconds and give your valuable feedback to the speaker by clicking on link provided in the chat box, or you can using the private chat box.
Madam Toastmaster of the meeting, if you give me the permission, I'd like to take my feedback from the audience directly right now.
Sorry.
No issues. And timer, please time me for 5 minutes, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I'd like, no, it's all right. I'd like to begin with Toastmaster Jyoti.
Yeah, Toastmaster Rolly, one part which I really liked about your speech is the role play. It is the I've seen you do speeches in which the entire, am I audible?
Yeah, I lost a little bit. Now you're audible.
Okay, am I audible now?
Yes.
So the ending of the speech, I have loved wherever you have made the connections with your earlier reference in the speech, and I would love to have an ending where you make a reference to some part of your speech so that it gives a rounded feeling. And maybe the Elor, in that part, the Elor could be crushed. So that would be like the climax of the speech. That's my suggestion.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, I'd like to take feedback from Anand. Is Anand in the meeting?
Yeah.
Right now?
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Roli,
Yeah.
for giving the opportunity. So basically, what I liked your speech was especially the way you have written it, like you have played with the words, especially with your names and with the phrases that you have used. That comes out really, very well. What I like, if as a judge, if I will be there and if I'm thinking in that very particular fashion, like if I am judge, so there are lots and lots of speakers who have already talked a lot about their Toastmasters journey, right? So this is something which I have heard quite often. So in a division level speech, I think, although this is just my opinion and you can just dumb this down, but this might backfire to an extent in terms of marks, because the marking criteria is such that people have already heard a lot about their Toastmasters, how they come overcome that. So that's something which you can just twist a bit, which I believe you will do a pretty good job on, because your speech is fantastic. But for a division level, where especially with the Toastmasters people around, this might sound something like time and again.
Okay. Sure. Thank you, Anand. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Bhavya, would you consider giving me feedback?
Yes, sure. So I really loved the suspense of Elor in your speech. So this kind of grabbed my attention, and I was just continuously thinking, who is Elor? Who is Elor? And I really loved the role play and the voice modulation with that was really nice. Like it was completely different voice in all the three role plays. So that was amazing. And the storyline was very nice. So I could not find any recommendation part, but I really loved this speech and all the best for your division level.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Devashish, could you give me feedback?
Thank you for considering me Toastmaster Rodi. So I found this speech, actually, you told that you're not perfect, but actually the speech of yours was very close to perfect. And your role plays were very good. But at some point, I think that you could be a little more flexible, and you were getting into with your actions, means whatever you were doing, you were getting into that. So means being into a little bit that, being a little bit flexible with your body movement would have uh, seemed better. The rest of your speech modulation and everything was really good. I would really like that, but a little bit of movement of body movement and all would have been better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What card am I on right now? I see the green, but it's been displayed for a long time.
No. Yeah, actually, I was
Okay.
speaking. Yeah, now it is.
Yeah, sure. No, thank you. Gavelier Mannat Kaur, would you like to tell me your feedback?
Sure. Thank you so much. So I really loved the way you added the character of Elor, which is spelling Rudy backwards, and I like that idea. But I have two recommendations. One of them would be that maybe it at my end, but I faced that whenever you were speaking the dialogues of Elor, they were not quite audible. I mean, you were speaking in another tone, so to show that it's the dialogue of Philo, but maybe your voice was not that audible when speaking that. So maybe in the division level competition, you can speak that a bit louder for the audience to hear that clearly. And second, I thought was that basically, I'll rephrase that. When you were speaking about the spine injury that you had, just before that, you were speaking some lines. So when you were doing that, I got a feeling that, okay, it is going to end now, because it was looking like a closing statement. And after that, you again started that 2 years back, I got a spine injury. So I think the structure of the speech can be looked into once again, because somewhere I felt that, okay, now she's going to conclude and she's going to stop. But after that, you again started with that spine injury. So maybe having a good structure of the speech would make your speech more effective. And last thing that Mr. Toastmaster Jyoti also mentioned, maybe the end could be more powerful, and maybe you can whatever you are trying to tell to the audience, maybe you can conclude that into a very catchy line, so that there's a remark or a memory in the judge, the memory that, okay, this was Roli Sinha's speech and this was the tagline, or this is something they'll remember from your speech and take back. So maybe the end could be a bit more constructive and worked upon.
Thank you so much, Cavalier Manath, for those specific points. I will definitely keep these points in mind. Thank you, everyone who shared your feedback. I couldn't take feedback from others, especially Toastmaster Kumar and Toastmaster Tito. The guests also, if you could just send me a personal message on the Zoom chat and let me know the feedback, it would be really helpful for me. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Roli. Now, I would like to introduce you all the next speaker of the evening, Toastmaster Kumar Goel. Before giving the stage, I would like to invite his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Roli Sinha, to present the speech objective. Over to you, Toastmaster Roli Sinha. Toastmaster Roli, are you?
Okay, this is incredible. I'm sorry. So thank you, ma'am. And Toastmaster Kumar Goel will be delivering his speech from Dynamic Leadership Path. It's level 1, project 1. The title of the project is Persuasive Speaking. And the purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Kumar to understand the types of persuasive speeches and deliver a persuasive speech on any topic of his choice at a club meeting. I wish Toastmaster Kumar all the very best and want to let the timer know that the speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Roli. Now, I would like to welcome our second speaker of the evening, Toastmaster Kumar Goel, to present his speech with the title Next Stop. Toastmaster Kumar Goel, next stop. Next stop, Toastmaster Kumar Goel.
Hi. Before I start my speech, I want to correct a couple of things. I am delivering my level 3 project 1 project from Presentation Mastery, and the speech title is Moved On. Timer, you can start the timer now. Timer, you can start the time now. Adrenaline was rushing into me. My heart was pounding. Dub, dub. I was the goalkeeper of our school football team, and a crucial match was about to begin. 15 minutes into the game, our captain got retired hurt. Coach took a very easy decision. He selected me to lead the command. Madam Toastmasters and fellow Toastmasters, we were 1-0 when we restarted the game and were looking to sweep the game all the way to the end. I was feeling the majestic in me as a 14-year-old boy because I was the named captain of the school football team. But the things started to turn on. As the heat was building up, I heard the coach, "Pass, pass!" And the next moment, the ball was zooming toward me and zoop from the left side. Within minutes, I see another ball rushing and I escaped. And zoop! By the half time, we were 6 goals down. That day, we lost by 112. We had dozens of goals on us. And I was so ashamed, embarrassed, that I left the ground without even customary handshake with the winning team. On my way back home, I thought football is not for me. I am not made for football. Let me move on. Within months, I was playing volleyball. Volleyball was kids' play. With the kind of strength training we used to get in football. Until when I broke my fingers while serving the high altitude ball. I thought volleyball is not my game anyway. I never liked it. Let me move on. And I moved on to do my engineering. Years passed. I started working and I was growing faster than my peers. Soon I became the business head, leading the business and the team. But what I realized, that people were backbiting. They were working hard to see me fail. They were envy of me. My same boss who chose me for this role had already turned against me. I thought, this is a small place. This place is not made for me. And I decided to move on. I took a lucrative job in a multinational company. Within months, I saw that my boss was micromanaging me. My team was working against our goals. I was frustrated. I was caged, suffocated. And I thought, time to move on. Meanwhile, I met our football coach in our student alumni meet. Seeing me, he asked, Kumar, what happened? How's your job? I told my story. I told my situation. You know what he said? Kumar, not again, not again. Till when you will keep on running? Don't bow down to the situations. Stand up and face them. Yes, he was right. I was running away from my failures, making excuses, blaming others for my failures all along. Faced with small hurdles, we tend to move to next situation thinking that situation will change. Martin Luther King was stabbed on his chest. He was jailed several times. His house was burnt, but still he didn't deter from his mission of equal civil rights. Ladies and gentlemen, if that day I would not have quit the football game, if I would not have been scared of the injuries, at least I would have been playing the sport. The inhibition would not have stopped me to play the sport. If that day I would not have taken the decision to quit my job and switch to the next job, I would not have been facing this similar situation in the next assignment. How easy is to move on with your fears and inhibition sitting on your shoulders like monkeys. Rather, it is easy to face them. Face them head on, using those opportunities, making them your own stride. Because if you face these situations, you'll be more confident. And moreover, you are going to give yourself a gift of a newly found attitude that you can do it. Yes, you will be able to do it. Success is just an output. Faced with difficult situation, it will make you a winner already, because success will run after you. It will hug you. It will behold you. Madam Contestant, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kumar Goel. Your speech was indeed amazing. I'd like to extend my apologies for announcing the wrong title. Now, I would like to request you to all to take 30 seconds and give your valuable feedback to the speaker by clicking on the link provided in the chat box, or you can use the private chat box. Toastmaster Devasis, time is up.
We have 10 seconds. Yeah, time is up.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite final speaker of the evening, Toastmaster Karthik Mishra. Before giving him the stage, I would first like to invite his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Jyoti Kumari, to present the speech objective. Over to you, Toastmaster Jyoti Kumari.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Our speaker, Toastmaster Karthik Mishra, is going to deliver his level 5 project 1, which is titled as Manage Successful Events. The purpose of the project is for the member to practice planning, organizing, leading, and implementing an event. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share his or her experience planning, organizing, leading, and implementing an event. All the best to the speaker, Toastmaster Karthik. Timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jyoti. Now, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Karthik Mishra to present his speech. The title of his speech is Learnings of Being an MC. Toastmaster Karthik Mishra of Learning of Being an MC. Learning of Being an MC. Toastmaster Karthik Mishra.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I am giving the speech about managing successful event regarding my role of MC, which I did on the meeting 60th meeting and happened on 21st of August. This pardon. I played the role of Toastmaster of the day plus table topic master of that meeting, and being a sergeant arms at that period of time, I played triple roles, which means I started the meeting myself, being a sergeant arms, said out the rules, online meeting statement, and given the next role to the then president, Toastmaster Anand Kumar. The first thing that I learned during the conducting the MC of the meeting, that I should be able to plan and to prepare myself in order to conduct the meeting successfully. Like before each and every meeting, we used to prepare with the help of respective EC role players. Excuse me. Excuse, sorry for interruption. I got a disturbance. With the help of respective EC role players, the poster was made 6 days before the meeting was held regarding the for notifying the agenda of the meeting. Then and then tech master of that meeting, I got the help regarding the handling of the tech master role from then President Toastmaster Anand Kumar. Because I could not be able to play the role of a tech master in order to conduct polls on time and prepare polls at on an advance. The role during the role of team on, the theme was chosen was TV media. Whether TV media is a knowledge supplement or it's a knowledge poison. And pardon, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting, besides the planning of the meeting, and the thing that I learned was the creating a checklist for managing a successful event. A checklist needs to be made. That thanks to the technical, thanks to the help from the technical side during the Zoom meeting, there's no need to be worry about logistics, about budgeting for the particular meeting. So that was taken care of thanks to the Zoom platform. And an important checklist was that whether each and every role players which was designated for that meeting could be able to be present, and other members be able to present or not. And that day was a big let off because total members attended the meeting was 9, including the role players of that meeting. But although thanks to the respective role players, the timer, language evaluator, and our counter of that meeting was present, and the speaker was also on time. Evaluators and since that meeting was held on the day of Sunday, there was no general evaluator, so the meeting was shortened up. And next thing I learned in that meeting was the ability to take in care of the risk mitigation. At times that I was getting pauses like the same way that I'm getting it. And while handling the three roles and these things, I faced it, and I tried my best to taking care of these things. I could be able to successfully conduct the meeting as an MC for the first time, and I hope I will be able to work upon it in future. Thank you. That's it from my over to team on.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik, for such marvelous speech. Now, I would like to request you all to take 30 seconds and give your valuable feedback to the speaker by clicking on the like chat box. Chat box. Use the private, and you can use the private chat.
Uh, Toastmaster of the day, if you do permit, can I launch the poll also?
Hello.
If you do permit, in the meantime, can I launch the poll also?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster. Now, let's move on to the second segments of the meeting, which is the table topic segment. Just like I mentioned before, the second step to achieve the best life balance sheets is to know that where are you now in terms of your this sorry. Can I start now? Time. Toastmaster Anand.
Yes, Bila, you can continue now. The poll has ended.
Okay, thank you so much.
Time is out. Time is out.
Time is up.
Yes, time is up already.
Thank you so much. Now let's move on the second segment of the meeting, which is the table topic segment. I mentioned before, the second step to achieve the best life balance is to know that where you are now in terms of your goals. You have to be honest with yourself and about your life, assets and liabilities, which will lead to you become more confident about the skills you have. Similarly, in the table topic segments, you get to know where you stand and what your areas of improvement are, that will you make a confident speaker. For this segment, our table topic master is Toastmaster Alok Khuju. I would now like to open the stage for Toastmaster Alok Khuju. Over to you, Toastmaster Alok Khuju. Toastmaster Alok Khuju.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prati. And thank you, Toast Timot, for selecting such a beautiful topic. We all have different variables in our balance sheet of life. So in our today's table topic session, I would try to find out what's from our guests and members as to what is in the life balance sheet. So I would request everyone to please nominate yourself and participate in this table topic session. And also please use the word of the day conundrum in your speeches if possible. So before beginning, I would just like to lay down the guidelines for this table topic session for the speakers to be in contention for the best table topic speaker. So a speaker has to speak for a minimum of 1 minute and for maximum of 2 minutes 30 seconds. The timer will show a green card after 1 minute, and the timer will show red card after 2 minutes. If the speaker continues to speak beyond 2 minutes, the speaker will be given 30 minutes of grace period. After that, the speaker will be disqualified. So please have an eye on the timer's card and try to be in the 1 to 2 minute range. Okay. So all the best, everyone. Now, I would first like to start with our very newest member, Jatin Verma, who is unfortunately not playing any role today. So I would like to give him the chance to speak first. Toastmaster Jatin, are you willing to speak first?
Definitely, I will look forward to the opportunity.
Okay. So your topic is in your life's balance sheet, what do you consider your assets and your liabilities? In your life's balance sheet, what do you consider your assets and your liabilities?
To start off, the balance sheet of life is a great topic to speak on, and to my conundrum in my life, I have some inner demons which I consider as liabilities, and assets are the thinking and the thought process which I overcome them. So basically, I want to take back you all to my story. After doing the 12th class, I was basically in my higher secondary school thinking of being in the rat race and following all others, what were they doing. I never asked myself what I really wanted to do and just ran after the others. So as the result, so I couldn't do anything. I basically failed to do what others are doing because it was not myself. So the liabilities at that point took over the assets, which are my thinking, which are my personality, and which are my good things that I could have focused on. And definitely I have overcome that thinking, and at this point of time I distinguish what is a liability and assets for them. I could say that over the experience of past few years, I am able to distinguish between them. Before that, it was a linear thinking of me, and the linearity, I think it's called, has me a great amount of damage. But I give I give a good part to the experience that I have risen over it, and have experience to distinguish among my assets and liabilities. And definitely I look forward to exploit as much as I can exploit my assets and keep in check uh, my liabilities. And I think that assets and liabilities are the railings of the two same the rail track. Both of them will run parallel to each other. But it's our process and our thinking how to distinguish about them and how to basically take the help from him in progressing forward. Thank you.
Very well spoken, Jatin. So any volunteer now would like to speak? Gavilier Mannat.
Sure.
What things in life should always be free for everyone? What things in life, according to you, should always be free for everyone?
Toastmaster Alok, can you repeat the topic again?
Okay. What things in life, according to you, should always be free for everyone? What things in life should always be free for everyone?
So it is what things in life should be free for everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll begin now. So I think that one of the things that I think should be free for everyone would be the ability or the freedom to have their own thoughts and the freedom to build their life the way they want to not be guided forward by anyone's action, or to not be doing what someone else is telling you to do. So basically, one should do what his or her mind tells, or his or her tells it to do. Like this famous quote by Steve Jobs says, do what you love the most, because if you do not do what you love to do, then you might be doing it just as a liability, and it might not be something, it might not be your passion, and you might not be able to understand your calling. So I think one should have the ability to think, to have the ability and the freedom to follow their passion so as to make a greater impact to society. Then this is the first and the primary thing I think should be free for everyone, which is rightly portrayed in one of Rabindranath Tagore's poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, where he says that he basically tells the people of India, because this was basically a poem written way back in the 1947 19s, where India wasn't independent. So basically it was this poem was targeted to the people of India, where they were telling that that knowledge should be free, and there were various other instances where he said that you should not be guided forward by the or not be lost in the desert sand. Instead, we should do something of our own and have the freedom to think on our own thoughts and stand on our own feet. So I've always believed in this, and I've always wished that every individual gets this opportunity. So I think having the freedom to think of the having the freedom to pursue what we want, having the freedom to think, and having the freedom to speak is what should be free for anyone. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mannat. Now I would like guest Tanu Sharma to speak. Guest Tanu Sharma, are you willing to speak? Tanu Sharma, are you there? Okay. Guest Devesh Shahi, would you like to speak?
Yes, sir. I would like to give it a try.
Okay. Your topic is better to be poor and healthy rather being rich and sick. Better to be poor and healthy rather being rich and sick. Did you get the topic?
Yeah, can you come once again?
Better to be poor and healthy rather being rich and sick.
Better to be poor and healthy rather than being rich and sick.
Yes.
So before speaking on this topic, I would like to analyze that what actually do we mean by this topic? Like being poor or being rich, are we quantifying it with the monetary fund that we have, or else it is the beautiful aspects of life that we are rich with, or we have less of them? And then comes the other factor, being healthy. Is like, are we talking about being physically healthy, or we are talking about both being physically or mentally healthy? So I think it's a overall aspect that we look at this question. Being poor and healthy means that even if we don't have much in our life, that much riches of in our life, like the materialistic thing or the other factors in life, but still if we are healthy physically and mentally, we can still enjoy in whatever we have, rather than thinking of having more than what we already have in our bucket. Usually, like we also see the quote where there are people that have already ample amount of stuff, but they still require more in their life, and they in the entire life they keep on running for achieving that more, and they forget to enjoy the life in their present. So according to me, I believe that being poor as in being satisfied with what you have currently in your life is representing that you are healthy with whatever you have and you are happy with the current circumstances in your life. Thank you.
Okay, well done, guest Devesh. Ahmed, do you have
Toastmasters, no, we don't have more time. We will have to end over here.
so I would like to hand over the stage to our team. Over to you, Toastmaster Bela.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alok. You did a great job. Now, moving on the most crucial segment of the meeting, the evaluation segment. As mentioned before, the third step of achieve an effective balance sheet of life is to know how you will reach your goals once you have set your purpose and goals. You will need to map out your plan, and this is possible through the help of a mentor. This is the reason why this segment is the most important segment, because here our evaluators, headed by the general evaluator, will be showing our speakers their strengths and guide and them to overcome their weakness, and we help them reach their goals. Our general evaluator of this meeting is Toastmaster Bhavya Jain. I would now like to invite Toastmaster Bhavya. Over to you, Toastmaster Bhavya.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bela, and once again, very good evening to everyone. So first of all, let's give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Bela for running the meeting so well, and she's so prepared. So a big round of applause to her.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavya. Thank you so much.
Okay, so the general evaluation segment is a segment in which I, along with a team of auxiliary role player and speech evaluator, give an overall evaluation of the entire meeting and learn how we can improve. So it is divided into three segments. The first segment is the feedback for the prepared speakers, in which the speech evaluators give speech evaluation based on the criteria laid by Toastmasters International based on the speech objectives. The second part is the auxiliary role plays report, in which all the auxiliary reports who have been tracking down time and hours, language evaluation, listener, they will give their reports. And the third segment is the my evaluation for the entire meeting. So let's start with the first segment of the evaluation segment, which is the prepared speech evaluation. So I would be calling this evaluator of second speaker, which is Toastmaster Roli Sinha. So over to you, Toastmaster Roli.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Toastmaster Kumar Goyal delivered such an inspirational and motivational, moving speech. I especially loved the title of his speech, Moving On, when in fact, the entire message came out to be, don't move on until you've done enough. I was very happy with the way the wordplay had been done. Instead of saying, don't give up, it was a very catchy title. I was extremely happy that he chose his personal stories to share this message, and it just makes it more credible. He was never the hero of his own story, and that made me more engaged and more entranced with the message that he was trying to deliver to me. The end came as a beautiful surprise when he said, success will hug you. There are a few things that I feel Toastmaster Kumar can do a little bit. For example, the stage itself could have been divided to the first story about the football, the second story when he came to the business, and the third story when again he thought about his job, and then come back to the center to deliver the message. This kind of stage choreography just helps set the timeline for any audience a little better in their minds. The second thing that I would have liked to see was more of body language. He was kind of stuck in one frame and his hands were also not moving too much. Whereas the content of his speech in terms of the text was so powerful and it would have lent so much to vocal variety and body language. For example, when he said, success will hug you in the end. If you just pause and say, success will hug you, it just comes out stronger. And when he was talking about his fingers being broken, there should be an expression which says that the pain is still there, so that I as an audience can connect with that. A small tip that I would like to tell him is the camera angle. Because of the camera being like a lot over his head, I could see the rotation of the fan, which is a little bit of a distraction. And also I could not see his hands whenever they went below the camera angle. So if that can be just kept in mind, it would be a little visually better. I definitely loved the poetic imagery that he had, monkeys on your shoulder and success will hug you. I hope that Toastmaster Kumar Goyal never moves on from Toastmasters, continues undeterred to deliver his speeches and persuade us to do better and never give up. I wish Toastmaster all the very best. And back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Roli, for such a detailed evaluation. Next, I would like to call upon the evaluator of third speaker, which is Toastmaster Jyoti. Over to you, Toastmaster Jyoti.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Am I audible? Yeah. So the speaker today delivered the level 5 project 1, which is a pretty advanced project. And the speaker has advanced to such a high level of experience in his chosen path. I would congratulate the speaker to going ahead, because I am his mentor, and I would say that rather than going to level 4, I chose to just start another path, because these projects they're not just something which you can write overnight and speak on. These are projects which are specialized, which you have to do and which you have to talk about once you have done that work. So I'd congratulate the speaker to reaching to this level, and I would also congratulate the speaker on keep on going on even when there were disruptions in the speech. Now this might seem like a very small thing, but trust me, when you're doing your public speaking, it is very, very important not to be perfect, but to keep going when you hit obstacles. So the speaker being such an advanced speaker, I would like to give him some recommendations for this speech. One thing which I could note in the speaker's speech, particularly today, was that the speaker had written a script and the speaker was trying to adhere to the script. No matter how wonderful the script is, the experience the speaker had was a personal, and if there was a moment where he lost track of what he had written, he could just have gone and talked from his personal experience. So I would recommend the speaker to take this point, because there are times when we lose track of what we have written, and it is that time when we should remember that it is we only who have written the speech, and it is we who can just speak from our own personal experience. So I would like the speaker to take note of that recommendation. The second recommendation which I would like to give the speaker is that the speaker talked a lot about what challenges he faced, and the meeting which was conducted had just 9 members. The speaker took up multiple roles, and there were so many things which he improvised. The speaker talked about these points as isolated ones. I would like the speaker to weave them together as a story, so that we know what platform he already had to build on and what improvisations he made as he went along the way. And as a mentor, I would take the liberty to recommend to the speaker to try and give this speech another shot, because I've heard this speaker speak multiple times. I have heard him ace roles, and I have heard him take up multiple impromptu roles give impromptu speeches, and the speaker, if he is able to implement these recommendations of speaking from the heart, not trying to remember the script, I think the speaker will do a wonderful job. So that's from my side. Over to Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jyoti. For the benefit of guests, I would like to quote that the evaluations we do in Toastmasters are in a CRC format, which is commendation, recommendation, commendation, and summary, so that we sandwich the recommendation part in the commendations, so that it becomes like a breakfast for the champions and it feels motivating for them. So with this, I would like to move to the second segment of the general evaluation, which is the auxiliary role players report. So starting with the language evaluator, let's welcome on the stage Toastmaster Anand. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. So just like as I said in the very beginning of the meeting, I'll be with my balance sheet towards the end, and here I am. And rather, it's my privilege actually to let you know that the word of the day, which I myself find really very hard to use, which is conundrum. There were 3 times when the speakers used, if I'm right, Toastmaster Jatin used it twice, and Toastmaster Tito used it once. So first of all, a very, very congratulations to both the speakers who incorporated this word of the day in their speech. Now coming on to some good language which we could hear throughout this meeting. It was from starting with Toastmaster Roli. She had good vocabularies like daunt, stage choreography, visually appealing, undeterred, and there were actually quite a few really, really very good phrases. I cannot recall the whole phrase, but there were 2 phrases which I would like to particularly point out. The first was, we make life by taking chances, and then, but we color it, so forth and so on. And the second was, if we want to be loved, so forth and so on. I couldn't remember the whole exact sentence because that phrase was quite a bit long. But yeah, that was really very soothing to our ears. One of the important thing which I really liked was the way she fragmented the alphabets, and there was a full form of the word which was insensitive, followed by other words. So that manner in which she put up that very particular word, that was fantastic. Talking about Toastmaster Kumar Goyal, he too came with really very good vocabularies. That was adrenaline, suffocates, stabbed, inhibition, and again undeterred. Toastmaster Karthik Mishra used risk mitigation. Jatin came up with the word linearity. Gibelian Mannath came with a quote of Steve Jobs. So these were the good usage of the words and vocabularies. There's one thing which I'd just like to quote, which we could improve upon. At one of the places, one of the role players used that my role is of language evaluator. My role is language evaluator. So instead of that, if he can or she can just mention my role is off. So that will just make the complete sentence. That's it on my part for the recommendations. The meeting went really very well. Word of the day was used thrice. I hope that you will use the word of the day more quite often. That's it on my part. It's over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. So next, let's call upon a very fun and frightening role player for today's meeting, which is listener. So which is being played by Toastmaster Tito Matthew. So over to you, Toastmaster Tito Matthew.
Hi, good evening all. So my first question is, what is the name of the critic in Roli's speech?
Can I go ahead?
Yes, please tell me.
It was Elor.
Great.
Roli spelled backwards.
Yeah, absolutely correct. My second question, what is the theme of today's meeting? I'll ask this question to any of the guests. Just a second, please hold on. Guest Devesh Shahi, I would ask this question. What is the theme of today's meeting?
The theme of today's meeting is balance sheet of life.
Absolutely correct. Now, my third question. What was the title of Toastmaster Kumar Goel's speech? Very simple title. That's why I'm asking
Can
this
I go
question.
ahead?
I couldn't get who is asking. Is this Manat?
Yes.
Just a second. I would like to ask this question to someone else.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Toastmaster Jatin, would you like to answer this question?
Move on and moving on.
Okay, great. Thank you. My next question, what is the word of the day? I'll ask this question to Toastmaster Kumar Goel. Toastmaster Kumar, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, but
what is the
do
word
not
of the day?
recall. Yeah,
Okay,
I
no
didn't-
issues. So the word
I
of the
don't
day
recall.
is, okay, I'll ask this question. Question goes to Toastmaster George.
The word was conundrum.
Conundrum. Yeah, absolutely correct. The meaning was confusing and difficult problem. So
Correct.
I hope everyone will remember. So timer, I have more time or?
Yeah, you have time. You can go on.
Okay. So my next question, Gavilia Mannat asked, what things in life should be free for everyone? This was the topic for her table topic. So she gave an example of what is that should be free. So I would like to ask this question to anyone. Anyone can answer except for Gavilier Mannat. What things in life should be free for everyone? The example that Mannat gave.
Freedom to speak.
Absolutely correct. It was freedom to speech or the freedom to build the life the way that we want to. Okay, now related with this, one more question. She gave examples of two famous personalities by quoting their lines. Two famous personalities. So I would ask this question to Toastmaster Karthik. Two famous personalities examples she gave. Okay, I'll take this question to Toastmaster Alok Kujur.
Rabindranath Tagore and Steve Jobs.
Absolutely correct. Now my next question. Guest Devesh Shahi was given the topic, better to be poor and healthy rather than be dash and dash. Okay, now I ask this question to anyone can answer. Anyone can raise a hand.
Can I?
Yes, please.
It was rather than be rich and sick.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Okay, now my last question. How many times the word of the day was used in today's meeting?
May I go ahead?
Who is this? Yeah, please. You may go ahead, please.
I guess 3 times.
Absolutely correct. So,
may I interject? Sorry.
Yes, please. Sorry.
Yeah, this is Rolly.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
please do.
now the word has been used 5 times. So
yeah, when the report was given,
yeah,
that was
so
I was
yeah,
expecting
but you
this
did not
answer.
say.
I was expecting because when the report was given, I was keeping it as the benchmark. So I know after that, even I said the word after during this question itself, I used that word one more time. Twice I
George
used it. In
also
fact.
used
Yeah,
it,
George
yeah.
also used that word. Yeah, so total
Thank
5
you.
times. Thank you. So thank you. That's from my side. Over to the general evaluator of the day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tito, for such an amazing session. So next, I would like to call upon the R counter for today's meeting, which is Toastmaster George. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavya. It was really amazing meeting, and I have personally learned a lot from the meeting. And I'm now presenting my report as a counter today. So the filler sound are used by Mannat 2 times. Alok Khajur is he used 4 times. Karthik used 1 time, and Karthik used good evening 2 times. Along with he has taken a long pause there, and Bella Agrawal used 1 time, and Jyoti Kumari used our filler sound 3 times. Okay, so with this, I'm ending my report today. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Bhavya Jain.
Thank you, Toastmaster George. So next hear from our timer, and he will let us know if we are running out of time or we are within the time. So over to you, Toastmaster Devashish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavya, for this opportunity. And I would like to say that we are well within time right now. We are 4 minutes early. So I would like to firstly quote that timing is a conundrum which can only be improved and never be perfected, because time keeps moving and it keeps changing. So whatever the evaluation I am presenting, few of you might not have perfected it, but you can really improve it. You can definitely improve it. So the session started well on time by Toastmasters Anand at 6:45, and moving on to the president, Toastmaster Bhavya Jain. She well addressed the guests and the Toastmasters, but she was late by 4 minutes. Moving on to the Toastmasters of the day, her introduction was well on time by Toastmasters Bela. Me, the timer, I was late by 5 seconds in introduction. The R counter, Toastmaster George, was well within time, and the language evaluator Anand Kumar was 30 seconds late in the introduction part. Then the introduction of listener Tito was well within time. Introduction of the speakers was well within time. The speech of Toastmasters Roli was six seconds late. It was late by 6 seconds, and the feedback was well within time. The introduction of second speaker was well within time, and the speech of second speaker, Toastmaster Kumar Goyal, was well within time. Introduction of speaker 3 was well within time, and the speech was also well within time by Toastmaster Karthik. The table topic master followed the time well, and by all the table topic speakers, Toastmaster Jatin was well within time. Gavalian Mannat was late by 10 seconds, and guest Devesh Shai was well within time. Coming to the evaluation segment, Toastmasters of the day introduction was well within time by Toastmasters Vela. General evaluator introduction was well within time. Evaluator of second speaker 2, Toastmaster Roli, was well within time, actually right on time. Evaluator of speaker 3, Toastmaster Jyoti was well within time. Coming to the auxiliary role evaluation, language evaluator Anand Kumar was well within time. Listener session by Toastmaster Tito was delayed by 5 seconds, and our counter Toastmaster George evaluated well within time. That's all from my side. Back to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devashish Pandey, for playing such a crucial role, and which is really difficult to manage in online meetings, and you performed it so easily, and as it is very easy. So thank you so much for taking on this role. So now I would like to like the polls to be launched for the best auxiliary role player and speech evaluator. Okay, so you can vote for Toastmaster Roli Sinha and Toastmaster Jyoti for best evaluator. Four people are left to vote. Quickly vote. Okay, 2 more are left. Okay, so I think we can end the poll now. So next we can launch the polls for auxiliary role player. You can vote for listener, Toastmaster Tito, our counter, Toastmaster George, timer, Toastmaster Devashish, and language evaluator, Toastmaster Anand. Okay, so again, 2 people are left to vote. I would request to quickly vote. Okay, I think we can end the poll now. Thank you. So is there any other poll which is left?
Yeah, for table topics. If you want.
Okay, I can launch that as well.
Okay.
Okay, so you can vote for Toastmaster Jatin Verma, Gavilian Mannat Kaur, and guest Devesh Shahi. Okay, so we can end the polls now. Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. So now I will begin with my evaluation for the entire meeting. So starting with the Toastmaster of the day, she brought a really interesting theme for us today, balance sheet of life. And throughout the meeting, Toastmaster Bela was so confident, calm, comfortable, and was so encouraging, which motivated the speaker a lot. She had an amazing opening, explained the meeting structure properly, polls were explained, and linked all the segments with the theme so creatively. No aspect of the meeting was forgot. Like everything was done, polls, introduction, everything was perfect. So I have one recommendation for the Toastmaster of the day, which is while introducing the speaker and role player, she could ask a short intro line or something related to the theme to have a better connectivity with the audience. And the nomenclature was followed properly while calling out the speaker. So that was amazing. Well done, Toastmaster Bela. Next, coming to the table topic master. He reminded of the word of the day and timings before starting of the session. That was amazing. So one recommendation for the table topic master is while explaining the table topic segment, the table topic master can speak a little bit about the theme of the meeting and then link it to table topic segment. And also while calling out the speaker, the nomenclature which is to be followed is the name of the speaker, the topic, then the topic again, and name of the speaker. For example, Toastmaster Alok, and the topic is whatever the topic is, then again you have to repeat the topic and then Toastmaster Alok. This way the topic is properly heard by the speaker and gives the time to them to think for a few seconds. So that can be done. And it was really good that you gave chance to the Toastmaster who didn't had any role, and you were very motivating and simple and relatable topics with the theme were there. So kudos on that. Coming to the auxiliary role players, I could not see that the auxiliary role player introduction were connected to the theme. So one or two lines related to the theme and the role should be spoken in the starting so that it gives a new aspect to the role and it is interesting to hear. So coming to the timer, he explained the importance of time in public speaking in his introduction, but the cards were missing in the SA presidential address and the Toastmaster of the day starting. So, but he eventually was very attentive throughout the meeting later on, so that was good. Our counter explained the role properly. For the report, I would suggest to include all the members or guests of whoever spoke during the meeting and tell the filler word whatever that person used in their speech so that the report is a bit longer and detailed. The listener of the day was Toastmaster Tito. He used the word of the day in his introduction that was amazing and explained the role very nicely. The questions were easy, non-factual and non-conundrum, which anyone could remember, and he involved all the audience in his segment, so that was amazing. Language evaluator, despite being unwell, done his role properly and kept reminding the word of the day by sending it again and again in the chat box so that we don't miss it. And he showed what is virtual thumbs up in his introduction and even encouraged people to turn their videos on. So that was very nice. And the report covered all the aspects. So kudos on that. Coming to the speech evaluators, both the speech evaluators were done in CRC approach and were very properly done. So kudos. And coming to the overall aspect of the meeting, I could see that very few members did the nomenclature for their roles, like Toastmaster Roli and Toastmaster Anand has done like the role and their name. So that can be done by everyone so that we can see who is the role player and like we can find the timer easily. So that should be done. And we can turn on their videos if it is not a network issue so that we can feel more relatable. And despite being in this pandemic situation, we can feel all together in a room. So I would really commend Toastmaster George and Toastmaster Devashish, Toastmaster Jatin and Toastmaster Alok, who kept their videos on for almost the entire duration of the meeting. So very good. And I would request you all to take some motivation for them and keep your videos on if it's not the network issue. And I could see that all the speaker was standing and giving their speeches. So very good on that. And Gavelin Mandant has been attending quite a few meetings now. So I would request you to do turn on your video whenever you give your table topic so that it also covers your body movement and stage coverage so that it will give you more confidence while speaking. So next time I want to see your video on in table topics. And I would commend Toastmaster Tito for bringing a new taste to the Toastmaster meeting by doing a round robin evaluation for Toastmasters Roli speech. So it was very interesting and a new thing in our meeting. So kudos on that. For the Sergeant at Arms, he started the meeting right on time and was very energetic in his introduction despite his health issues. So very nicely done. So one recommendation for the Tech Master is that if the polls are forgotten by the role player, just remind them on a personal chat, but don't interrupt between while they're speaking as it doesn't give a good impression. So if it is missed by chance, we can always do it in the end. It doesn't create any problem. So, but we don't need to interrupt the speaker because it is the stage for the speaker who is speaking. So we don't interrupt them. So overall, I enjoyed the meeting and it was really good to see you all today. And it was a pleasure serving as the general evaluator for today's meeting. Now I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Vela. Over to you.
Madam General Evaluator,
Yeah.
can I ask one of my queries?
Can we do it in the guest feedback?
Sure, no issues.
Great.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavya. Such a valuable feedback. Now, as we are approaching towards the end of the meeting, I would like to throw a little light of the theme of the day, balance sheet of life. The good thing about the balance sheet of life is that the liabilities of your life can be used as a leverage to turn into assets. Once you recognize your weakness and where your lack in your knowledge and skills, you eventually come to know what you need to learn and get educated on. Your life balance is dependent solely on your ability to recognize and understand your liabilities and then work hard to overcome it. Because even if it is tough, remember it is not impossible at all. Once you have set your priorities right and are focused on your goals, your life balance will eventually get better and stronger. If I talk my balance sheet of life, then before joining the Toastmaster Club, my liabilities were greater than my assets. Here I got to improve my speaking skills and gain so much knowledge, which is how I turned my leverage into assets. I am still working hard to improve my balance sheet each day. And I wish for you to all achieve a greater balance sheet of life ahead. With that thought share, I would like to invite our president of the evening, president of this meeting, Toastmaster Bhavya Jain, to take over this stage. Over to you, Toastmaster Bhavya Jain.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bela, and all the role players, speakers, guests for coming and making this meeting so amazing. With that, let's vote for the best role player for today's meeting. I would request the tech master to please launch the poll. We can vote for Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bela Agarwal, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Alok Kojur, and General Evaluator, that's me, Bhavya Jain. So I can see 4 people are still left to vote. Can you quickly vote? 3 more people are left. 2 more. Okay, thank you everyone for voting. So we can end the poll now. Okay, so now I would like to take the feedback from guests, starting with guest Kumar Goyal, guest Toastmaster with Kumar Goyal. So over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Madam President. It was wonderful to be in this club, and I feel that it's one of the most mature club I've gone after, in NCR. I know that in Gurgaon, our club and one more club, TCS Metri, they're quite developed. And in Delhi, I have attended the meeting for the first time. I found it wonderful, wonderfully structured. I don't have any feedback for you guys. Wonderfully done. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. I wish I'll join many more meetings.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kumar Goyal, for joining us and for your kind words. It's really delightful to see you in our meeting. So we have Gavelian Manat Kaur. So over to you, Manat.
Thank you so much. So today's experience was very, very well, and it's been the same for previous meetings as well. And as the previous, as Toastmaster Kumar Goyal said, this is surely one of the most mature Gables Club. Gables Club. So here I just had a few queries. Can I go ahead with
it? Sure, Manat.
So I was just inquisitive that isn't there the role of parliamentarian in this meeting? Because same is there in the New Delhi Gables Club.
Okay, so in Toastmasters Club, we don't have that role.
And is there any fellowship break that's there? Because in New Delhi Gables Club, again, there's a fellowship break between the table, after the table topics and before the evaluation.
Yeah, so we used to have break in our offline meetings, but in online meetings, we do not have break.
Okay. Yeah. And one last query is that, is there any time barrier for the Toastmaster of the Day?
Yes, we do have that.
So how what is it? Because the same is not there in the New Delhi Gables Club. So just wanted to ask.
Yeah, so we have divided the time for Toastmaster of the Day in various segments, but the Toastmaster of the Day can use it accordingly in the entire dividing it according to him or her in the entire meeting. So it is around 10 to 15 minutes, so based on the agenda and the timing. So if you ever perform the role, we'll give you the agenda, and based on that, you can divide your timings.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, Thank you, Mannat. Glad to see you in our meetings. So I think that's all the guests we had in today's meeting. So with that, let's turn on our videos and take a group fee. Toastmaster Karthik, Toastmaster Jyoti, Mannat. Okay, so we do a 1 for Delhi, 1 Toastmasters. Okay. Thank you. So are the certificates ready?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Yes. Okay, so the best speaker goes to Toastmaster Kumar Goyal. Congratulations, Toastmaster Kumar.
Thank you.
Next, the best speaker. Okay, I can see the next certificate. The best table topic speaker goes to the very new Toastmaster Jatin Verma. Congratulations, Toastmaster Jatin. The best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Roli Sinha. Congratulations, Toastmaster Roli. Best auxiliary role player goes to Toastmaster Devashish Pandey. Congratulations, Toastmaster Devashish. The best role player goes to Toastmaster Bela Agarwal. Congratulations, Toastmaster Bela.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. And it was glad to see you all today, and have a happy weekend and see you in the next meeting as well. So bye. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.